Hi guys, this video is going to be for my Sun, Moon, Rising Virgos. This is going to be the channeled messages based off of your astrology predictions for the month of July that I did. I don't know if I'm going to always be doing it this way moving forward, but I figured I would try it this way this month, so we'll see. Alright, so with that being said, I am going to begin channeling. So what can you guys expect for the month of July for my Sun, Moon, Rising Virgos? I feel like I'm getting this energy of something about the past, but also like trying to move forward, but you guys are moving back. Like there is this energy of feeling like you want to move forward. There is something you see ahead of you that you want to move towards, but you can't help but feel like you are going backwards, like further and further back. I feel like during this time you may be, if not like hearing things, literal like clairaudient messages from spirits, then maybe there's synchronicities or you're waiting on messages from your spirit guides, because I'm seeing you guys touching your ears and it's like you're waiting on time, like, but specifically like you're waiting on a message either from someone or something, and it's connected to Saturn and Pisces. Like it has something to do with your emotions, and not sure about if you should be like either investing time into this or making this a reality, like making this a thing. Like time is required is what I'm getting. And there's something about whatever the situation is about, you guys knowing something. I'm seeing so I almost feel like you guys are just like trying to reconfirm something. Like you already have the answer is what I'm getting. And really all you want is like an outside source to reconfirm the answer. So instead of like acting or embarking on something, you're kind of going backwards in time. I'm kind of getting this energy of like you guys being called out from spirit. I can't help but feel like I'm getting this energy of like, it's a little bit weird, the message. So maybe for some of you, you guys are considering having a child at this time. But I feel like I'm seeing like the sonogram, like or like having a baby in the womb and being mothered, like nurtured. So it's almost as if like you guys you already have the answer, so you don't need to seek answers outside of yourself, whether it's from outside sources or from spirit guides, angels, asking for signs, synchronicities. And there may be something that you're doing that may be a bit childish at this time. And if it's not childish, then maybe you're just trying to, maybe this connects to some type of inner child wound is what I'm getting. Or maybe you just want to feel safe, like almost like a baby does in the womb. Okay, so let's see what these cards are. So we have Two of Wands straight up, Four of Cups in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, and Eight of Pentacles straight up. Bottom of the deck, the Sun. Okay. So so this is definitely where you guys have some type of choice, some type of decision to make. And I feel like with the Sun in the background and the Sun at the bottom of the deck, you guys see very clearly what decision you want to make. You feel like you already know. The reason I know this is going to sound silly, but the way I'm always told through my visions, through channeling as a psychic, is when I see the nose very clearly, and there's always like this light shining on it, to me, I'm always being told that this person already knows the answer. They already know. But you guys are pondering it. Like if you look at the image of this woman, she's pondering over something. And when you think of Eight of Pentacles, this is legitimate work. And it's so funny because this is actually the imagery I was getting for you guys. I was seeing you guys literally with this type of structure, and there was a watch on your wrist, and you guys were waiting to hear something. And you guys were waiting on time is what I was getting. But you also were waiting on messages. So Four of Cups in reverse is legitimately, at least the way I interpret it, is taking the cup from the universe. You're being given something and you are taking it, but you're going, I don't want to say the Two of Cups in reverse is going within, but it's like, it's almost as if like it's the emotional, mental plane. Like you're not acting on this Two of Cups energy. There's something you see that makes you guys happy, because when I think of the sun, it's a happy energy, but it's bringing up some type of conflict for you guys when it comes to something to do with feeling like nurtured for some of you. Like either there is somebody there that makes you feel nurtured, or you feel nurtured by not, like you are nurturing yourselves when not going towards this situation. Because with Two of Wands, there's a decision to make, to go towards something or not. And I see you guys taking the cup, but then there's like going backwards, and instead you're waiting on more time. And then there's this pondering energy, and it's like during the pondering, this is like when you're giving yourself the sun. I hope that makes sense. Oh, it's so funny because here's that, this same type of thing I'm getting. It's the same, like hand gestures I keep seeing. So what may you guys experience during the month of July? My sun, moon, rising Virgos. I'm channeling right now. I'm seeing you and this other person. I'm getting this like aerial view, I feel like. And it feels like we're in this, I feel like there's many options in this hallway. Like we're in a hallway or something that's supposed to represent a hallway, but the energy isn't that great. It's like, which door do you open, or which pathway do you go down? And it's a bit shaky. Like the energy isn't grounded, it's not balanced. You're definitely doing something in one of these doorways in private. I don't know if you're talking to this person in private, but I feel like this doorway is supposed to represent the mental plane. Like you're having, I don't know why. I'm not really seeing it, but I'm feeling it, so I'm going to go with it. Like you guys are doing something, projecting about the future with this person. It's either self-reflection or seeing yourself in this other person. I feel like I'm also getting the death card. Like I'm seeing that thing the Reaper wears. So, and I'm seeing, I'm seeing you guys hold the American flag. So there's something about seeing yourselves and trying to free yourselves at the same time. Just give me a moment here, because the messages are coming through weird. I'm feeling things more than seeing all these messages. There's something about intuitively being able to feel another person's energy. There's something about being connected with this person, and I'm seeing commitment. I'm seeing something about being committed to this person and feeling free. So I know the two can be seen as opposites, but not I'm gonna open my eyes. Not when it's in a healthy way. I just want to see the cards. Believe in your good luck. First quarter moon in Sagittarius. So when I think of Sagittarius energy, I do think of freedom. It is literally the one of the most important things to that type of energy is independence. Really, I want to use the word freedom, even though it's obviously independent. But with independence, I want to connect that with Aries energy. Freedom is what Sagittarius needs. There's something about when you're making your choice with something you see about your future. Number one, like needing the choice to choose and needing to know, like, I feel like you guys are trying to see so far ahead in the future as to all the different ways your future with this person could manifest. Does that make sense? Like, I almost feel like that hallway I was seeing and all these different pathways, these different doors are talking about the ideas you guys have that could possibly unfold with this person. Release your blocks. Yeah. So first quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. So I think the difficulty here, so I think there's this gift that you guys are being given, and I keep calling it a gift because that is, to me, Ace of Cups and Four of Cups. This is like you're being given this like emotional fulfillment from the universe. So it's a gift when you're being emotionally fulfilled. So when I think of Scorpio energy, this is talking about traditionally the 8th house. And there's a lot of mysteries that can go on with this house, a lot of privacy that is needed, but also a lot of investigation with this energy. Like, it doesn't really like to reveal itself too much, but it will want you to reveal itself. So this way it knows what it's getting into. So where do you guys have Scorpio? It's in your 3rd house. So yeah, this is communication. And I feel like the way I'm seeing it is you guys may be having private conversations with another person. Or you may be trying to strategize how you can either figure out something about another person. Because Pallas Athena talks about a strategy. And you guys have Mercury in Cancer in your 11th house. So you guys may be trying to do some type of detective work through your local community, your groups of friends, because the 11th house is your group of friends. It can be seen as the internet. And then your 3rd house is your local community, your group of friends, cousins, siblings, uncles, aunts. And since you guys have Aries in the 8th house, I do believe this is something you guys are feeling driven to act upon, because you guys have the North Node in your 8th house. So you guys are definitely in touch with some type of Scorpio type of energy when it comes to like revealing mysteries about people who may be entering your life, or you guys may be intimate with. And this would be to prevent any type of wounds from happening, because you guys have Chiron and Aries transiting in your 8th house. So with Chiron and Aries in the 8th house, I would think that could be very painful, because that could be revealing your secrets, your mysteries, things you want to keep hidden. You don't want those things to go public. So who would be revealing those things? Somebody you're intimate with, or somebody you're potentially fighting with. First quarter moon in Libra, keep your heart open. So yeah, this is here because of 2 of Cups in reverse. So I think there's definitely that shaky energy that I was talking about. With Libra energy, there's definitely a back and forth energy in general when it comes to should I not, should I don't know. Like when you think of what do you want to eat tonight, like that's Libra, you know. I don't know, whatever you want to eat. Like, so shaky energy is it's like, do I want this or do I not? Do I want this? And that's like what I'm picking up from you guys for the month of July. Yeah, new moon in Aries, go for it. And I literally was not seeing you guys go for it. It's like I was seeing you guys clearly on this path, and you're seeing it very clearly. It's right in front of you, but then you're like, it's like you're in a car, but you're not even driving it. You're in the passenger side. So that's also a message within itself. The fact that in your life, for whatever this is, you are not, how do I say this in the best way? I mean, I feel like it's self-explanatory, right? You're not in control of the situation. You are also, you may not be driven, right? There's just no, you may just not feel that type of passion for whatever this is. But it may be connecting to this energy that I'm getting regarding the sun and nurturing your cells, or feeling, or trying to stay connected to feeling safe. So you guys may feel more safe with things you guys know versus things you don't know. And you may choose to stay with what feels more comfortable. So yeah, Aries energy, new moon in Aries, go for it. So you guys are not going for it. Instead, it's like there is more of a, I feel like because you guys are aware of something, like knowing, it's more just observing. And this is also how I think of the sun. It's clearly seeing something. Just think of what the sun does. It brings light. Assess, yeah, what did I just say? Assess the situation. First quarter moon in Virgo. So Virgo is ruled by Mercury, right? So I feel like with sun, moon, rising Virgos, there is this energy of, so Virgos are my favorite earth sign. So with that being said, let's just cut the bullshit. There's a lot of, you guys are able to, I feel like you guys are able to assess situations because you observe everything. Literally, you see everything. And this also includes the flaws. And this doesn't really vibe with everybody. So, of course, right? Like, why wouldn't it? You're literally able to see the things that they should be working on. It doesn't mean that you're always pointing them out, especially if you don't know them. I feel like you're very good at being classy that way. Like, but if you do know them, then you may point these things out because you're trying to help them. That's what a lot of people don't get about your energy. So I'm not trying to say that this is a situation you're trying to help, but it is a situation where I feel like you're trying to be smart because maybe your feelings are on the line and you're trying to protect your feelings. I feel like you guys are trying to keep your, I'm not really getting feelings so much, but there's something about like emotions and keeping them safe. So let's pull more cards and let's channel a little more and then we'll end the reading here. What can my sun, moon, rising Virgos expect during the month of July? I'm definitely seeing the Aries glyph. And I feel like it's turning into a sunrise. But it's weird, like it's definitely symbolic for something. I see you guys observing this, like you're watching this. So the glyph of Aries is turning into, it's either a bunny or the glyph for Taurus. I can't really make it out, but I'm definitely getting ears. Like I'm getting some type of animal. They keep going in on the ears specifically. What can you guys expect in the month of July? What are you guys seeing? You're seeing that there's something about the person you guys are observing. I'm seeing like this doorknob. Something about them representing a doorknob. And I keep seeing it twist back and forth, back and forth. And it's almost as if like you guys aren't trying to open the doorknob. You have like something else trying to twist it open, almost as if it's like a metal claw trying to. But you guys, again, it's fun. Hold on. But I feel like it's weird because I feel like you guys are already committed to this energy, because I'm seeing something when you're like pulling this doorknob. It's almost as if it's a little loose. And I don't know the technicalities of a doorknob, but when the doorknob is like stretching out, I guess like a screw is coming outward. And this screw is a very long screw. And there's a ring that is symbolic of commitment. So it's like, it's almost like I'm getting Virgo energy of like analyzing what would be like a long document, like double checking the fine print, except it's not paperwork, right? It's a tool. It's a long tool. So it's like you guys are not willing to open this door. Instead, you guys are It's either like you guys are trying to figure out another way how to get in, or like it's showing up in these cards, you guys are taking your time with getting in. And that's also what the ring could be symbolic of when it comes to commitment, like committing to hold on, trying to get taking your time with observing this. You wait a minute. There's something a little, I feel like, sketchy on your end. There's definitely something sketchy on your end. You guys are pulling some type of, oh my God, I wish I had said it before. I wish I said it before. When I saw this like metal claw thing opening or trying to open the door, but not willing to put its hand on the door to open it, I was going to say, it's almost as if like if someone were to try to, I guess, rob a house or try to get in somewhere and they don't want evidence, I guess maybe they would use this type of contraption. I don't know. I've never seen it. And what I'm seeing is basically you guys trying to get into this, I guess it's a home, this door, but really it's symbolic of this person's privacy. And I feel like you guys are like intruding in some type of way. So obviously I don't think this means you guys are really going into this person's home. I think it just means you guys are probably watching them on the internet. Maybe you guys are doing like typical 8th house things, investigating, making sure this person won't, I don't know, flare up your Chiron. I hate that I just use that word. We're not at a doctor's office, but you know what I mean? It's like I'm literally seeing this person sleeping and you guys are walking around. Okay, I'm gonna open my eyes. So yeah, did these fall out? Did I pull these out? I don't remember. All right. All right, so let's see what we got here. We have 10 of Pentacles, the World in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, and 3 of Cups straight up. And at the bottom of the deck, 6 of Wands in reverse. So this is definitely with 10 of Pentacles, this is like, I feel like you guys seeing something which is creating this 2 of Wands energy, knowing that there is a choice to make and that you do see something that makes you guys feel some kind of way where you are considering this as an option is what I'm picking up on. I am getting earth energy with you guys because, I mean, why am I saying that? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I am getting the earth energy in regards to needing time. But seeing that I'm getting back and forth energy, and I feel like this is why time is required for you guys. This was definitely supposed to be this tool, this long screw when trying to open the door and not wanting to open it the normal way. So instead it's like, wait, what is this? Oh my God. Do you guys see it? Look, do you see the glyph? It's Mercury. But remember how I said I'm seeing something? I said I feel like it's the Aries glyph. I definitely saw the Aries glyph. And then it's turning into either the glyph for Taurus or some type of animal. This was definitely what I was seeing. It kept focusing on the ears. So the reason it was focusing on the ears is because this is talking about Mercury energy. So I feel like you guys are trying to, and there's, I think this is a bracelet, but with Mercury, I also think of time. So I do think, because you see the imagery in the background, I also forgot to mention this. So once the doorknob like started like extending and it became this long screw sticking out, all of a sudden it looked like Bambi was coming through the hole of the where the doorknob was originally. And but I see this bird here. And then anyway, so then I see an actual like human walking through the door, but they're sneaking in. Three of Cups is can talk about like reuniting, but this wasn't like a typical reuniting. It was more like watching you and but not knowing, not you guys, I'm sorry, like you guys knowing, you guys watching somebody and them not knowing. And I think this is why Six of Wands is coming through in reverse, because it's not really a victory. Six of Wands can be looked at as a victory, where you've won something, you've accomplished something, and people see this. This is why the sun is there. But it's more like, when it's in reverse, it's really more about manipulation. So you're winning something in the month of July, and it makes you feel good. Assessing the situation. Yeah, you guys are definitely assessing a situation. Wait, I said that weird. Attend to the details. I think you guys will be a part of the details. So the thing about the North Node being in Aries, or any North Node in general, like what this energy does to all of us, the downfall to it is, it's I could be saying this wrong, but it's considered to be like a headless dragon. Like it is always looking to be fulfilled. So it's always hungry. It's always like this bottomless pit. And so the fact that you guys have this in the 8th house and it's in Aries, you guys may always feel during this transit that you guys deserve to get the information you're looking for to prevent yourselves from feeling hurt or getting used, or and it also, depending on how it's talking to other like things that are going on in your chart, it may be paranoia. First quarter moon in Gemini, speak your world into being. So you guys aren't speaking about this. This is all, yeah, look how much Mercury is going on here. Talk less, feel more. So I feel like what Spirit's trying to say here is that, because again, if you remember in the beginning of the vision, there's something about you guys knowing, like literally, and it's not based off of like what you guys are finding out on the internet, or maybe again for some of you it may be finding out through friends, because something's coming through with the 3rd house and 11th house, through talking, or again it could be, you know, finding out through hearing people over talk. I don't know, but there could be something about you guys literally just like intuitively feeling what it really is, and then you guys being like, no, I need to double check by going in there myself. And it's like, okay, well now you're pushing your luck, you know, because you guys got something with luck before. So that's when blessings can be taken away. It's like when you're kind of pushing it. Go deeper, new moon in Scorpio. So you guys may see this and think, no, see, go deeper. No, I really think like it's talking about the evolved energy regarding Scorpio. Like, go deeper. Like, what do you really feel when it comes to this situation? Because I was seeing a lot of light and a lot of clarity and a lot of balance in the very beginning, and instead, like, when you guys started reversing, like going backwards, it was more of a deliberate choice. It wasn't because your spidey senses were picking up on something. It wasn't because you saw something that was out of line. It's like there was literally nothing indicating anything else. So what's really going on here? I think, let's see, looking at the chart, and then I'm going to end the reading because I feel like we're going a little over. So I think a few things. With Saturn and Neptune being in retrograde in your 7th house and Pisces, this may be, you guys are probably going through the reverse energy of what you're used to. Since you guys normally have Pisces in the 7th house, you're probably used to being used, or not used to maybe good people, good connections, something like that, because you guys are the healers, right? And I would say even Virgos, you guys are naturally healers. You guys are just misunderstood healers. People just don't get it, whatever. We all need Virgo energy in our life. Hello. Anyway, South Node in Virgo here. So with Saturn in retrograde, Neptune in retrograde, I'm going to say that there is a slowdown when it comes to let's rethink our boundaries. Let's go back in time. What didn't work before, and what do we need now in order to get things working when it comes to committed relationships? I think, yes, your intuition will be more on point when it comes to other people, which is why I do believe, I see it so clearly that you guys do see something and feel something about another person in regards to long-term commitment. However, you guys are, I think, acting in your Chiron. Like, you do not want to, there's something here about not wanting to be hurt. So therefore, you may be getting something you've always wanted, and now you're questioning it. You're doing one of those toxic things is what I feel like. And I think it's natural, because I think, like, what do we do when we finally get something we always wanted? How do you not naturally question that and doubt that as a human? So I think this is okay as long as you catch it and you see what you're doing and you put it on pause and you just have a real conversation with yourself. Okay? So I hope this helps. I hope it resonates. All right. Bye, guys.